an ABO, and a Boxcino belt. They'll carry 3 belts away with them for both the middleweight championship and the lightweight championship. It's going to be a fantastic night, all on ESPN. So thank you for coming out to Turning Stone. What we're going to do is take care of a little bit of business first. We would like to, we're going to have Mr. Bill Rossi, our Chief Inspector, go over some of the rules and procedures and times for things tomorrow. He's then going to hand it to our referee, Mr. Fitch, who will go over some of the rules about the fight. And at that time, our ring announcer is going to start calling people up to the scale. So, Mr. Rossi.
Thank you and welcome. Just a few things for tomorrow night. The undercard bouts, please show at the Oneida the event center. 5 o'clock p.m. Okay, we'll do urine there, so please guys come on down and be ready to do that. Main event, the 2 main event TV bouts can show at 7 p.m. Okay, so undercards 5, main event TV 7 p.m. The swing bout, you can come down at 6, please. Swing bout at 6 o'clock, please. There's a few rules, there's a lot of rules with the commission. The referee Charlie Fitch will go over that with you in a little bit. But one of the things I want to cover is we don't allow hats in the corner. Please respect and listen to your inspectors' corners, as they're there to protect the boxers, just as you are, but they're there to enforce the rules and protect the boxers. At this time, I'll turn it over to Charlie Fitch, one of the referees for tomorrow night.
Okay, the rules I'm going to be going over are the rules for all the undercard fights. For the title fights, they're going to have separate rules meetings after the fighters weigh in tonight. For those undercard fights, there's going to be no saving by the bell in any round, including that last and final round. 3 knockdown rules in effect, so if a fighter gets knocked down 3 times in the same round, the fighter scoring the knockdowns automatically wins by TKO. When you're fighting on the inside, be careful to avoid the headbutts. Don't want to see any punches behind the head or to the back. Protective cuffs, we like to see them low enough so that we can see the navel. Punches on that belt line are going to be okay. Anything that lands below the belt line, though, is going to be a low blow. If the fighters get tied up in a clinch, the referees, we like to see the fighters work their way out of the clinch. Either punch your way out of the clinch or just move out of the clinch. If we see that you're not able to do so, you're going to hear us give the command break. Once we say break, take a full step back, make it a clean break. If a mouthpiece comes out, we're going to replace that at a lull in the action. We'll take the fighter to his corner, and we expect the trainer to have that second mouthpiece ready to just pop in the fighter's mouth, and then we'll give him the mouthpiece that fell out. In the event that you score a knockdown of your opponent, you're going to go to that furthest neutral corner, remain in that neutral corner until you see the referee motioning for the fight to resume. You know, above all, protect yourself at all times and make it a clean fight. The other referees and I are going to be in the dressing rooms tomorrow night. We'll go over the rules again. You can ask us any questions or bring any concerns you may have to our attention. And last thing I got to say is after you weigh in, make sure you get enough fluids and food in your system, replenish your body so that you can come in at full strength tomorrow night. Good luck. See you tomorrow.
Just one more note, for the TV bouts, there are belts on the line, so we'll be doing urine tests before and after the fights. All right, so corners, remind your boxers, will be urine testing before and after those fights. I'll turn it over to the ring announcer now. We'll start calling up the boxers for weigh-in.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Welcome to Turning Stone Resort Casino here in Verona, New York. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here in upstate New York as a 3-month journey comes to a close tomorrow night on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. It is the finals of the Boxcino 2014 tournament in the lightweight and the middleweight division, brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions. The doors open up at 6 o'clock tomorrow, first bout inside the ring at 7 o'clock. What a journey it has been with this Boxcino tournament on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. So many amazing moments, so many great fights, and tomorrow night we have the best of the best in the finals, and all the bouts are for the Boxcino lightweight, or those two bouts are for the Boxcino lightweight and the middleweight championship, along with the NABA and NABO lightweight and middleweight championship as well. So, as they mentioned earlier, three bouts are on the line in these two bouts here tomorrow evening at Turning Stone Resort Casino. Great to be here. Before we get going, and we welcome up our first two fighters of the evening, the winner of the Boxcino tournament back in 1997, 17 years ago. This man went out on ESPN's Friday Night Fights and won the tournament, and subsequently after that, it started his path to superstardom. A four-time world champion. He beat anybody and everybody in his division. Now a congressman from Salvador, Brazil. He started off his career winning 29 straight victories, all of them by knockout. In boxing history, that is in the top 15. Also, he is in the top 15 for knockout percentage in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former four-time world champion congressman now from Salvador, Brazil, Marcelino Freitas. And then also we want to bring up his brother, who also won the Boxcino tournament in the featherweight division. We want to welcome up Luis Claudio Freitas. Let's welcome up Luis Claudio Freitas right here, gentlemen. The winners of the Boxcino tournament in 1997. And tomorrow night, these two gentlemen have to step aside just a little bit, as there will be new winners in the lightweight and in the middleweight division for Boxcino. Again, it's all being brought to you by Arthur Palillo's Banner Promotions. Let's get this party started as we have 10 rounds in the lightweight division for the Boxcino and the NABA and NABO lightweight championship. We want to welcome up, first of all, from Ciudad Obregón, Mexico, having defeated Samuel Nekwe, followed it up with a W over Miguel Gonzalez. Tomorrow looking to take home all three belts tomorrow evening. We want to welcome Fernando El Guerrero Yaqui Carcamo. Again, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night's event is all being brought to you by Arthur Palillo's Banner Promotions on ESPN's Friday Night Fights from right here, Turning Stone Resort Casino in Verona, New York. Again, we go live across the country at ESPN's Friday Night Fights, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Joe Testor, Teddy Atlas, the entire Friday Night Fights crew is here, along with Bernardo Osuna, Todd Grisham. They're all here, and what a night it is going to be. History in the making, as Fernando Carcamo on the scale right now. The official weight for Fernando Carcamo.
So you can see.
135 for Fernando El Guerrero Yaqui Carcamo. And his opponent started off his journey in Laughlin, Nevada, with a W over Fedor Papazov in an outstanding confrontation. Then a fourth-round TKO over Chris Rudd back in March, and tomorrow night looking to do the same against Fernando Carcamo. We want to welcome a man who was born in Russia, living in Spain, and now fighting out of Santa Fe, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter Elzar Petrov. Both of them in outstanding physical shape. Peter Petrov on the scale. $134 for Peter Elzar Petrov. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the lightweight final for the Boxcino for the NABA and NABO championship. Peter Petrov, Fernando Carcamo, they are going to have a stare down. Make sure to get out your camera phones, get out your professional cameras, because this one is going to be, without question, a Fight of the Year candidate. Both our finals can equally be tremendous battles, and they certainly will deliver. And right now, we have Acelino Popo Freitas and Luis Claudio Freitas, and promoter Arthur Palullo from Banner Promotions, Boxing Royalty, right here, Fernando Carcamo and Peter Petrov. This is for the Boxcino Lightweight Championship and also NABA and NABO title. What Boxing Royalty, ladies and gentlemen, expect fireworks. It is May 22nd and the 4th of July has come early. I guarantee you on that one. Plenty of fireworks in this affair.
Okay, everybody? Mark? Okay, now, just the fighters that looking at each other.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremonial stare down as we will go ahead and grab the belt. Arthur Palullo has it. Look at this stare down. My goodness. Tensions will rise tomorrow night on ESPN's Friday Night Fights for the Boxcino Lightweight Championship. Also, NABA and NABO titles are on the line. Petrov, Carcamo. This one is going to be unbelievable, fight fans. It's a fight fans fight. That's without question. Both in great physical condition. This is their third time fighting in about 3 months. A 3-month journey comes to a close tomorrow night on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. It is the 2014 Boxcino tournament brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions. And there we see Arthur Palullo, the mastermind behind Boxcino, 17 years ago with Acelino Popo Freitas and also Luis Claudio Freitas. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Fernando Carcamo and Peter Petrov. Well, the lightweights certainly will produce fireworks. Expect more of the same in the middleweight division. And what a road it has been for these gentlemen. First of all, we want to bring to the scale, he began his journey on February 28th, a W over Daniel Edward. Then followed it up right back here at Turning Stone Resort Casino with a split decision victory against Ray Gattiga. Please welcome from Watts, California, undefeated, 14 bouts, 14 victories, none of them coming by way of knockout. Here is Brandon the Cannon Adams. Always smiling, and I know he'll be smiling if he takes home the Boxcino middleweight and also the NABA and NABO middleweight championship. Again, it's all happening here at Turning Stone Resort Casino in Verona, New York. Doors open up at 6 o'clock, first bout inside the ring at 7. Make sure to get your tickets right now because it will sell out.
$158.
$158 for Brandon the Cannon Adams. Give it up for Brandon the Cannon Adams. This man had a little bit of a home field advantage last time, but he began his journey with a unanimous decision over Donatas Bondas, then defeated Vitaly Kopolenko soundly here at Turning Stone Resort Casino tomorrow night before a lot of his family and friends and hometown followers. He looks to take home the Boxcino Middleweight Championship. Please welcome from Rochester, New York, Willie El Mongoose Monroe Jr.
$159.5.
$159.5. Willie Monroe Jr. is made weight even with the sunglasses on still. Unbelievable. He's a star. They're all stars in this Boxcino tournament. And right now we are going to have the ceremonial photo with the Boxcino Middleweight Championship. Also, it is for the NABA and NABO Middleweight Championship as well. We want to thank the WBA or the WBO and the NABA and NABO for helping to oversee tomorrow night's bouts from a championship standpoint. There we see Luis Claudio Freitas, Acelino Freitas, Arthur Palullo. We see Brandon Adams, Willie Monroe Jr. posing. What a battle this is going to be. 10 rounds on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. It is a battle of smiles. Yes, it is. As they are looking.
Now just that, right, guys?
Following along the lines of Acelino Freitas, he may want to be a congressman down the line. Who knows? So.
Now just the
And now we will see the stare down. There we see, ladies and gentlemen, they are holding the belt. One of them is going to be able to take that belt home tomorrow night on ESPN's Friday Night Fights here at Turning Stone Resort Casino. Again, it's all being brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions. Brandon Adams, Willie Monroe Jr.
Okay, guys? All right.
Now we will, now this is the ceremonial stare down. And look at this. Still in good moods. So, Willie Monroe Jr. and Brandon Adams, a lot of respect. That is what's so great about this sport. Respect in abundance. You couldn't ask for 4 better finalists here in this Boxcino tournament. Willie Monroe, there we see Arthur Palullo again from Banner Promotions, helping to orchestrate Boxcino and Resurrected. Also want to thank ESPN's Friday Night Fights. There we see Monroe Jr. and Brandon Adams. We wish them all the best of luck tomorrow night. Now we want to welcome up a matchup in the junior middleweight division as we bring to the scale from Austin, Texas, undefeated, half a dozen victories coming by way of knockout 2 KOs. Here is Cesar Villa. We want to welcome to the scale Cesar Villa.
What are you up to?
Cesar Villa is getting ready to jump on the scale. Again, don't forget, fight fans, to hashtag Boxcino2014. Follow Banner Promotions on Twitter at BannerBoxing. 154 for Cesar Villa. And his opponent, he picked up a W on April 18th. Looked impressive in the process from Rochester, New York. He is a veteran of 14 professional bouts. They know him as the Golden Beast. Here is Marcus Hall.
Danny. He's up all night, yeah.
Okay.
I can't tell. Go to Facebook.
Okay.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
Marcus Hall jumping on the scale.
Fighters together. Yeah.
151.
151 for Marcus Hall. Also, to all the fighters, do not leave. If you are from the Boxcino tournament, do not leave. We still need you all to be here to come up and take a ceremonial photo with all 4 finalists. Peter Petrov and Nando Karkovo, along with, let's knock this out right now. First of all, let's get the stare-down photo between Marcus Hall and Cesar Villa. Bring out your camera phones, fight fans. This one could very well be on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. Again, doors open up at 7 o'clock, or doors open up at 6. First fight inside the ring at 7. Make sure to jump on Twitter, follow BannerBoxing at BannerBoxing, and at ESPN Boxing, hashtag FNF, which stands for Friday Night Fights. Again, it is the Boxcino 2014 tournament brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions. Marcus Hall, Cesar Villa. And now we want to welcome up once again the Boxcino finalists. We can have Fernando Carcamo, Willie Monroe Jr., Brandon Adams, Peter Petrov come to the scale and take the ceremonial photo all together, all 4 finalists. It is a journey that will culminate tomorrow night. It started in Laughlin, Nevada, then it was in outside of Chicago, Hammond, Indiana, Newtown, North Dakota, here in Verona, New York last month, and tomorrow night it all comes to a close at Turning Stone, here at Turning Stone Resort Casino. It is an honor to be here in this part of the country. What a beautiful building. We appreciate the staff for looking out for us, and we couldn't have picked a better venue for this final. History being made tomorrow night with Boxcino 2014.
Where's Will?
Also, there will be a mandatory rules meeting for the championship fights in the back. It is mandatory that one of your cornermen at least must attend. So for the 2 championship fights, it is mandatory for you guys to, there will be a mandatory rules meeting for the championship bouts. 1 representative from each camp must attend this meeting that is following these photos. Look at this, fight fans. Karkovo, Petrov, along with Adams, Willie Monroe Jr. Make sure to put that on Instagram and hashtag Boxcino 2014. Follow Banner Boxing at Banner Boxing on social media, at ESPN Boxing, hashtag FNF, which stands for Friday Night Fights. It is the Boxcino 2014 tournament, all being brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions.
Guys, all right?
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the 4 finalists. 2 champions crowned tomorrow night. Billy Monroe Jr. wants to take it home already. I know Brandon Adams does. They all want to take it home. Oh, what an honor and a pleasure it is to have all these 4 gentlemen on the stage, and it will even be more of a pleasure to watch them go and collide inside the ring tomorrow evening. Again, a mandatory rules meeting in the back for the 2 title fights. It is mandatory for 1 member of each camp to attend this rules meeting. All right, let's go ahead and welcome up our other fighters that will begin the fight tomorrow night. I'm sure they don't want to get into the Boxcino tournament if it happens in 2015 and 2016. They are all wanting to get a spot in that tournament. Now we want to welcome up, making his pro debut from Buffalo, New York. Here is Michael Action Jackson. Michael Action Jackson. As you mentioned, fight fans, make sure to jump on social media, hashtag Boxcino 2014. It's all being brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions. Follow Banner Boxing on social media at Banner Boxing, and also at ESPN Boxing using the hashtag FNF, which stands for ESPN's Friday Night Fights. Now we want to welcome up to the scale Michael Action Jackson, making his pro debut tomorrow evening. Jackson, and this gentleman is undefeated, 2-0. Both victories coming by way of knockout in his corner. None other than the Boxcino featherweight winner. That is Luis Claudio Freitas. Here is Vitor Jones de Oliveira. Also, Anselino Poco Freitas in his corner. The most Boxcino winner, so he has a tremendous corner to certainly bounce ideas off of. $131 for Vitor Jones de Oliveira. As mentioned, fight fans, make sure to jump onto social media, hashtag Boxcino 2014. Follow Banner Boxing at Banner Boxing, and follow ESPN Boxing at ESPN Boxing, hashtag FNF, which stands for Friday Night Fights. Doors open up at 6 for a spot inside the ring. At 7, we go live across the country on ESPN's Friday Night Fights, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Everyone always loves a good heavyweight matchup, and we have the heavyweights on display tomorrow evening. We want to welcome from Niagara Falls, New York, here is Eric George. Let's give a round of applause for Eric George. Waiting on deck, Oscar Torres, Cornelius Whitlock, wait on deck.
How we doing, Mark? Good?
We appreciate all of you fight fans coming out to the weigh, and I promise you the fights tomorrow night will not disappoint. Boxcino lightweight and the middleweight final, along with all of these terrific supporting bonds here at Turning Stone Resort Casino. Make sure to also follow Turning Stone on social media using and find them at Turning Stone. Coming on the scale right now, Eric George. $202 for Eric George. And his opponent, they call him the Babyface Assassin. Introducing Raven Santiago.
232.
232 for Raymond Santiago. Again, bring out your camera phones and make sure to take a photo of these two gentlemen. The heavyweights on display tomorrow evening here at Turning Stone Resort Casino here in Verona, New York. It is great to be here in upstate New York. Again, the entire Fighting Night Fights crew is here. Joe Tessitore, Teddy Atlas calling the action. Todd Grisham will be on location here at Turning Stone along with outstanding reporter Bernardo Osuna. It all happens on ESPN's Friday Night Fights tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. First bout inside the ring at 7 o'clock. Again, round of applause for Eric George and Raymond Santiago. This next contest is scheduled for 4 rounds in the welterweight division. Both fighters are undefeated after tomorrow night. Someone's always got to go. We want to welcome to the scale with a record of 2 wins, opposite no defeats. 1 win coming by way of knockout from Santa Fe Springs, California, Oscar Torres.
Where's Whitlock fighting? This guy? That doesn't matter. We don't need anything. I need more shots of him though. Where is
Oscar Torres.
I should get some shots of him.
Jumping on the scale.
In his trunks, man. Where is he? Yes.
144
for Oscar Torres. And his opponent with a record of 3 wins, no defeats, 2 victories coming by way of knockout. He is from Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Cornelius Body Snatcher Whitlock. Let's give a round of applause for Cornelius Body Snatcher Whitlock. .144 for Cornelius Body Snatcher Whitlock. Let's give a round of applause, Cornelius Whitlock. Oscar Torres, here we have the ceremonial stare-down photo, nice display of respect between the two. You want to make sure to get to the building at 6 o'clock when the doors open up. These two fighters will produce a sensational battle inside the ring tomorrow night. Again, it's all being brought to you by Arthur Palulo's Banner Promotions. And our first bout to begin the evening, we want to welcome up to the scales from Niagara Falls, New York, introducing Jeremy Graves. Jeremy Graves on the scale. .136.5 for Jeremy Graves. And his opponent undefeated, 3 wins, opposite no defeats, 2 victories coming by way of knockout from Philadelphia, PA. Here is Sam Tay. .137 for Sam Tay. Sam Tay, Jeremy Graves. It is our first bout of the evening. Doors open up at 6. You will see this bout at 7 o'clock. Jeremy Graves, Sam Tay, as we mentioned, fight fans.